Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Rasta Azhar Pradana from class 1A1 plus with student ID F1021251041. So today I would like to tell you my experience of using AI for my study. First, I will tell you the AI that I use the most, mainly, which is Gemini. Why I use Gemini? Because Gemini comes with Google, so because of that, I don't think I need to install another app in my smartphone. And honestly, I don't use much feature on this app. I only use it to answer some hard questions that I not understand, or to help me making an essay. And honestly, this app is really helped me so much in my high school day until this in university. This app helped me to answer my question in my assignment and to detect any error in my essay. And but for the most of the part, I usually just Google them myself. So I just don't use much on this app. And not so long ago, I'm trying to use ChatGPT for practice English speaking. Thanks to our lecturers, Mr. Uray Salam, for giving us this assignment. Because previously, I've never used this app before, and I'm never using AI to practice speaking before. Even though I have heard other people do practice speaking with AI, but I'm just not feel motivated enough to do it. So this assignment is the main motivate for me to actually start to use AI to English speaking practice. And when I'm speak with ChatGPT, I talk about various topics, 7 to be exact, and for each topic, I talk about it about 10 minutes. And these are the topic I talk about. And alright, for each conversation in the first day, I talk about how to speak English better. Right. So in this conversation, I talk about the struggle I have when I speak English and what do I need to do to improve, like how to build my confidence, what do I do if I forgot some words and more. And I ask GPT about tenses too, and I ask about how to teach English to other people, whether it's to elementary school or to high school student or to just people in general. And ChatGPT actually gives me a really good and relevant answer to this, so it actually really helpful. On the second day, I talk about a TV show. I asked GPT for a recommendation, and he gave me 2 shows, which is Succession and This Is Us. From the brief information he gave me, so I'm more interested in This Is Us. So I asked him, what is the synopsis of it? What's the theme of the show? What's the actor that played in that show? And more. And I also asked for something similar, and he gave me a bunch of shows. After that, I asked for a superhero TV show, and ChatGPT asked what type of show that I like for the superhero, and I ask and I tell him that I like show that have more mature vibe in it. So ChatGPT gave me recommendation like The Boys, Doom Patrol, and Invisible. Those show definitely looks good, so I hope those live up the expectation. And on the third day, I asked GPT how to improve my design. I asked something more basic first, like different type of design work, what type of design work that I need to try to get more into more, and so on. I also asked how to choose the right font, the right color, and how to make my design more recognizable, and how can I keep consistent and focused when I'm trying to learn, improving my design work. The tips and suggestions ChatGPT give me actually really helpful and pretty good. I definitely need to do the tips so I can actually improve in this matter. On the fourth day, the topic is about horse racing. I asked ChatGPT some general and specific question. I asked about who is the strongest horse in the world, and he answered it is Frankel from Britannian. And I asked about strongest horse in America and Japan and more. Also, I asked about famous moment or famous races in the horse racing story. And because of this conversation, I just got more information about the system of horse racing, such as rules and the regulation. And because of this conversation also, I'm have more knowledge about famous horses in the world like Secretariat, Frankel, Man O' War, Symboli Rudolph, Kitasan Black, Ammonite, and etc. In this practice, I'm a little bit disappointed because the AI there's a moment when the AI not answer it like I want. For example, when I asked to name all the 7 G1 winner horses in Japan, he said that there are only 2 of them, which is not true because I at least know 7 of them. And I'm pretty sure there are more than that. And which is pretty bad if the AI strike up giving me false information about it. But maybe I can understand because the data of each horses are from different sources. So, but it's just not good to just give a false information like that. But if I'm being honest, this conversation is the most fun of all because I just recently got into horse racing and it's just nice to talk about it passionately. And on the 5th day, I asked GPT his opinion about Indonesian government. Like, I just curious what artificial intelligence think of such thing. Like, I asked about the recent policies, the president performance, MBG program, and more. And honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed in this conversation because the AI always giving a neutral opinion instead of giving an actual statement. But it's very understandable for AI to do that because of course he's gonna only look at the surface level on the news instead of the actual practice. And because that he is AI and not an actual human who actually have a talk, so I can understand why he don't really have an opinion about it. But the good thing is the AI always giving the resources, so I can check it myself, so I can being more aware to our politics. And on the 6th day, I asked GPT about one of the biggest concern in our world, which is the war between Iran and USA. Same with the previous topic, ChatGPT never make an actual statement about it, which is very understandable because the topic is sensitive. And I asked about various things about it, like why this war is even happen, is there a way to stop it, and which side that got more disadvantage. I even asked, should the president just 1v1 themselves instead of being innocent people, which is of course just a joke, but I do think that is better than our current situation. And I also asked what Indonesia can do and what is the impact of this war to the whole world. And on the last one, on the 7th day, back to my personal problem, I asked GPT how to have a better social skill because, I'm a little bit shy and I have a hard time to understand others. So I asked GPT how can I avoid awkward situation, how to start conversation with strangers, how to speak with group of people, and so much more. And the solution he gave me actually uh, surprisingly more slow and realistic approach. So I think it's helped me a little bit. So I think that's all for my experience practice speaking with ChatGPT. It's actually really fun to do and it's helped me so much. Even when I stutter because I forgot some word in English, the AI actually able to understand what I mean and still answer my question. I can talk about various topic even whether it's a serious topic or a nerdy one. And but I do feel disappointed when I ask GPT his opinion. It's always giving me a neutral opinion, and also in the fourth day, it straight up give me a misinformation, which is not very good. Well, but will I continue this practice? I think yeah, because it's pretty helpful and fun to do. There's nothing particular hard about it. It's pretty easy to do. Just give the prompt to the AI and it's gonna help you to practice. So yeah, I will do it again. And I think that's all for me. Thank you for your nice attention. Bye.